Hi, my name is Carlos Frias. I work in eXDCi Solutions. We are eco-expert partners of Schneider. We have a long history in Schneider selling and working with SCADA solutions. And in this video, I will explain our approach to implement PSO solutions in Spain, but always together with Unity Pro and the SG2 tool that we have developed in Schneider Spain, and for us it's a perfect way to implement solutions with the control for the devices based on PLC. So in this case, I will show you an application for a gold mine, and is this way. So in the mine we have 12 areas with medium voltage cells. Each area is controlled by Mitsubishi PLC, and this PLC communicates in Ethernet by a specific protocol of Mitsubishi called MELSEC. And we have used, in order to integrate in a Modbus TCP network, we have used the Amagelis as gateway from MELSEC to Modbus TCP. And here in the mine, we have also different pumps and different fans, and all this information must be acquired and must be stored by the PSO and advanced reports. Okay, so normally in a plant, if we want to command some orders to the different circuit breakers, for us it's important to have the interlocks and to have the complete image of the system. So that's why we always use a PLC. In this case, it's a M580 PLC, and this device will collect us all the information coming from the Modbus TCP network. And here we will have all the interlocks and all the possibilities to order the commands. And these interlocks will be also shown at the PSO. So in this case, in comparison to the systems that normally the PSO is working, that directly the PSO access to the devices, in this case, the only access that has the PSO is to the information that is coming from the PLC. In order to implement this solution, we always use a tool called SG2, and this tool permits us to define the type of different devices, and provide us the possibility to automatically create all the tags that are coming from these devices. And if we have defined some genies and in the PSO, automatically all the information for this for the PSO is generated thanks to this tool. So for us, this is an important tool in order to do a quick project and to have the standardization of the project. So I will show you this. What we are working right now is in the PSO, and that's why I will show you. This is the project that we are working. This is the mine, Orovalle mine, and this is the PSO. And in this case, we have the one line diagram, and here we have we have not implemented the pumps and the fans, but we have implemented the global overview of the CTU of the CTIs. That is the medium voltage cells, where here we see the most important values, and if this CTI is in alarm, so we'll have an alarm here showing the status, and also we can click on it, and we'll see the one line diagram. In this case, we see that the device is in remote mode, and here we see if the circuit breakers are closed, open, if the system is energized. So in this case, and we see also the current values for its output. So as I told you, we are working with the PSC, and in the PSC we can simulate the value. For example, this is the value of the current. Okay, I can here I simulate I change to 1000, for example, and here we'll see that this is the current value. Okay, and here we can simulate also, if we can simulate the status of the breakers. I can open the breakers, and now in this case are open, and I can close. Okay, I will close only this one. Okay, in this case it's this, so it's not, has no sense. So I will try to open the main. Okay, this is, I close this. Okay, so this is the view that we have for this device. So for the line diagram of this medium voltage cells. So we can also, here we see all the information coming for each of the in this case, the incoming and the outputs, and here we can have the orders. In case that the system is interlocked, I could not do this, so I cannot. If I want to close, I cannot. In this case, are you sure that you want to close? When I say yes, okay, this information will come to this command word, and we will see that if I say yes, sorry, oh, this is too. Okay, we'll see. Now if I say yes, we will see that here, you see the order is coming here. So here we can define if we can avoid this command in case that is interlock and this type of thing. So here we see all the information. In this case, we have a temperature alert. We have okay, information about the status and the alarms of each device. Also here is information about the isolation. We receive information for the isolation, so that's why we show the isolation data. And also, is it possible to test the isolation in this case, so to set the button. And here we see all the values for the alarms. So all the alarms that are active, here we see. And here are all the measurements that we are reading for the device. Okay, so this is what we have here. So for the CTA, for one of these, the one, I can in parallel open the second one, and I can do all together. So as you can see here, this is a very interesting thing, that as this device is in local mode, okay, from the PLC we define it. If it is in local mode, it's not possible. You see here that it's in local, so we cannot command these breakers because are in local mode. This is the same as if we define some interlock, so it won't be possible to do this. And this is something that we do in the PLC. Okay, you see the difference here. I can operate these devices, and here not. We have the same, and for the system, all these devices are the same. So we have the same data structure, and this is something that the SG2 will do automatically, collect the data from the PLC and generate all the database for the PSO. And this is a very nice tool for us. In this case, for example, for the temperature, we have an error, so it's possible to reset this, to send a reset command, and as we have this error will come again. So, and this is what I want to show you. I hope that you find this interesting. This is the way that we are doing the things here in eXDCi, and this is the way that normally we do, we did in another projects based on Cytec and Schneider PLCs in process automation. So in case that you have any doubts, so you can contact me by email. This is my email address, and we can talk about this. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.